So I was going to have chili con carne with some rice. Then I thought, oh, maybe I'll have a shepherd's pie. So I've done the kind of two. So we've got chili con carne, like a chili with some, lovely spices in it and some kidney beans. And we've got some mashed potato on the top. Now, it actually wouldn't be a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie and cottage pie are exactly the same sort of thing, apart from the meat. So shepherd's pie will be made with lamb. Cottage pie will be made with beef. I'm using beef. So it's a Mexican-y, Texan, international, English, Irish, European dish. God, we're so lucky. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So I've got 1 can of tomatoes. When I say 1 can, I mean a kind of regular size 400 ml can. That's a plum tomato. I'm gonna mash that up a little bit, chop it up a little bit. 1 can there of red beans. If you're using from a can like I am, give them a nice rinse out with some cold water. Ground beef or minced beef, whatever you call that. We've got 500 grams there, which is about a pound. 1 cup of onion, 1 cup of bell peppers, fresh chili, entirely up to you what you want to put in. Garlic, 1 tablespoon there of nice minced fresh garlic, and then 2 teaspoons of oregano, cumin, and paprika. Now that paprika I'm using is spicy, it's a hot paprika. That's why I'm not adding any chili powder to this. Okay, so I've got about 4 tablespoons of olive oil in there. It's really nice and hot. We're going to drop in 1 cup of the onions. You could use less oil if you want. I kind of sometimes use a bit too much oil, I'm told. We're then going to drop in the ground beef. So 1 cup of onions, half a kilo of ground beef. On a slightly above medium heat. We're going to go for about 4 to 5 minutes. Get this meat cooking. Okay, fantastic. Next up, we're going to add in a tablespoon of chopped garlic. I'm going to add in my fresh chili. Up to you how much you put in. You don't even have to put it in if you don't want. We're going to go with some spices. Take a look again. So I'm only using 3. Sometimes I'd use 4. I'll explain why. So a couple of teaspoons of dried oregano, cumin, and this is a hot paprika. Sometimes I will use a sweet paprika, and then I'd add the same amount of chili. But no need today because that paprika, it's wonderful as well. It's some of the stuff I bought when I was in India. It's really, really tasty, lovely vibrant color as well. Okay, we're now going to add in the cooked beans, the bell pepper, which I've cut, very similar to the size of the beans. Nice big pinch of black pepper, some salt, and then we're going to go for about another 4 minutes or so on this above medium heat. We're well on our way. This is easy, it's delicious. Really fabulous, nice and easy. 1 can of tomatoes. They were whole plum ones. Like I said, I just sort of chopped them up a little bit with my hand. We're going to mix that in. We're going to turn the heat down, not to a simmer, but above a simmer. I'll let that go for about 6 minutes. Job done. We've got our lovely meat sauce. We're going to get some potatoes ready next. So look, I'm not going to spend ages showing you how to make mashed potatoes. I'm pretty sure most of you know how to do it. Basically what we're doing, we're peeling our potatoes. We're putting them in cold water with salt. We're going to cook them until they're really soft. Drain off the water, get them back in the pan. We're going to mash the life out of them. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of butter, and a little bit of milk, a tiny amount. Mash it up, then it's done. Beautiful. Okay, off goes the heat. That's beautiful. Only one more thing. A little bit of cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. Little mix. Beautiful. Right, get your oven on. So on the left hand side, we've got our beautiful chili con carne, our ground beef with the lovely spices. On the right hand side, our mashed potato. Now we're not going to use all that mash. I've just done loads. I'll use it for something else as well. Okay, so you're going to need an oven proof dish. You can use glass, ceramic, or metal. Let's go. So you're gonna need your oven on, full blast, maximum heat. I've opted, as you can see, for metal, and I've placed all of the meat in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a nice layer, as thick as you like really, of potato. Back in a moment. Look at that, I've used all of that potato, it's actually perfect. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get a fork and I'm just gonna lightly press it down. Now you want these kind of nice peaks and troughs here, you know, because you want them to catch in the oven. You don't want it really smooth. We're gonna put a little bit of cheese on this, and I think I'm gonna top it with some of that lovely paprika I was telling you about. Look at that, wonderful. Yeah, get those kind of spiky bits here and there, you know, like that. Like you don't want that, you want that. That's fantastic. Wow, a bit of cheese, bit of paprika. So I'm going to get some cheddar on there, a bit of grated cheddar. You can use a different cheese if you want. And I'm not going to go bonkers with the cheese. You know, some people put loads and loads on it, kind of just like, it's like a big layer. I just want a little bit really to kind of, you know, to catch in the oven. Give it a little bit of flavour. But yeah, some people really, I think my mum used to do that. I think she used to just put like bloody 2 inches on. That's enough for me. Some of that lovely paprika really is beautiful, that stuff. Kind of acts as a bit of a signature to what we've got there. Right, that's gonna go in the oven. Get it in the middle of your oven. Full blast heat. About 12 minutes, I reckon. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? So yeah, that was in my oven for about 12 minutes. You could put it in a bit longer and get it a little bit more melted, you know, the cheese, but I love that just like that. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well. Do the old social media thing, the thumbs up, the comment, you know, whatever it is, subscribe. See you later. Lots of love. Well done for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you that follow the channel on a regular basis. You know who you are. There's loads of you. I'm cooking away like non-stop. As you can see, I've got some lovely food right in front of me here. We're just about to start our cookbook. We're doing our cookbook at the moment, which is going to take a long time to come out. I know a lot of you have been asking for it, but yeah, it's going to take a while, lots to do. But yeah, cooking away. Chef June is working really hard on the channel as well, doing his Filipino food in Tagalog. Rahel's got her own channel now doing the Ethiopian food, which is marvelous. It is in Amharic, the national language of Ethiopia, but check it out because she really, really is fantastic. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing great. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. I do actually try and get back to everyone who leaves a comment for me. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. There's social media knocking about, you know, Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff if you want to check it out. But that's it. Keep safe, keep well. Lots of love.